This is a Headgum podcast.
I should have brought you some. I should have freaking brought some. Isn't there an Air One?
Does it make you sick?
No, well, you know, anything can make you sick, right?
Okay.
If you get it.
You do a lot of voiceover stuff.
I do, yeah.
You're on one of these a lot.
Cartoons.
You're in a booth doing some wild shit
I'm
on there.
the mic, but they would never take this. They would never want the visor in.
Really?
Because, I don't know, I guess it warps the sound, so they always have you turn it around.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, interesting, right?
I've only done a little voiceover, and if I wore a hat, I'm sure they didn't care enough to have me move it. They're like, that's fine.
Yeah. Because you're a star.
No, because I'm not you. You can do so many. Your voice work is incredible.
Oh, thanks,
Your comedy.
Hearon.
You know I'm such a huge fan. Your comedy in general. I'm such a massive.
I'm a huge fan too. The thing I want to tell you is about somebody else who's a big fan of you.
Oh, you said okay. So okay, so you said before we started recording, can I tell you something, or should I save it for the record?
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
said
yeah.
save it. Okay, tell me.
Are we recording?
Well, we're recording.
Oh, okay. So
We sneak up on people on this
Oh,
show. They
I
never know we've
see.
started.
Oh, okay. Love it. So I was having coffee with James Corden.
Yeah.
And he said, you're the funniest comedian of all time.
James.
Yeah.
James, stop it.
Yeah.
James Corden, you wouldn't possibly.
Yeah, he said you're a star.
Oh, that is very nice of him.
Yeah, he said you're going to blow up and be one of the most iconic movie star, like one of the voices of our generation. Or he said you already are.
Well, that's huge.
He's obsessed. He's obsessed.
What were you guys? Did you guys get coffee in LA?
We got coffee in London. He came to see my show.
As he should.
Yeah, and yeah.
He's so nice.
And he loves you so much. He is so nice.
He's been so sweet to me. He like called me years ago. I was still living in Chicago, and I had some video do like, I don't know, some kind of numbers on Twitter. Not even one of my big ones, I don't think. And James got my number from we like share an agent.
Oh.
And he was like, Caleb, I just feel like you've got it. Like you've got it.
See, you're so good at voices, actually.
Look at nailing James.
Yeah, you are.
He was so sweet. And the last time I saw him was also in London. He came to my show when I was out there, and then I went to see him in a play. And the next day he was like, do you want to go get lunch at Soho House? And I was like, well, I'd rather die, but let's do it. And so we went to Soho House in London, and you know, I watched him, and maybe I'll text him and ask if he's okay with me telling you this, but I thought it was so funny. We were sitting at by the pool at the Soho House. Mm-hmm. This woman walks up and goes, I know we're not supposed to bother people here, but James, I'm such a big fan, and I just want to know what's going to happen with your TV show. He's got that TV show that he did years ago that they're doing another. And he goes, do you really want to know? And she goes, yeah, I really do. What's going to happen with this character? And James goes, he dies. We just filmed his funeral. And she goes, oh my God, are you serious? And James goes, yeah. I mean, I don't tell anybody, but yeah, we just filmed his funeral and he dies. And she goes, okay, well, I'm sorry to bother you guys and have a good day. She walks away and I go, is that true? And he goes, no.
Oh my God. That's legendary.
That's so funny. And then when we left, he was like, how are you getting home? And I was like, I'm going to take a Lime bike. And he was like, me too. And then he got on a Lime bike and like Lime biked away from me. I was like, James Corden, you can't be on that Lime bike.
Oh my God.
They will kill you.
Happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Epic. I saw, a lady came up to him in the cafe with me, and he was so nice. She's like, can I please get a picture with you? And he was like, when are you leaving? And she's like, probably in an hour. He's like, come back to me when you're leaving. I promise I'll get a picture. And it was just so, you know, I was like, thought I was so diligent.
Yeah.
And, you know, he set a boundary, but still like, you know, gave this woman what she desperately wanted. And
So sweet.
I know.
You got to go to a regular cafe. You didn't have to go to Soho House.
Oh yeah, just a regular.
God
but
damn
in
it.
his neck of the woods. In his neck of the woods.
Yeah, you had to go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soho House is such an insidious space.
Something about it, just isn't right. Just doesn't sit right.
It's basically like when you ask me if I want to go to the Soho House, it's like asking me, would you like to have a picnic in a graveyard?
Yeah, it's where a lot of dreams go to die.
Yeah, it's just it's like project managers. I don't know. I just can't out loud phone calls where it's like, no, tell them we want 10 million.
Yeah,
you know, it's just like, shut the fuck up.
It's a lot of people that maybe are aspiring to be like have a certain kind of stature or something.
Yeah, and I reek of somebody's guest.
No, you don't.
I reek of somebody's
No,
guest.
you don't. You're the member.
I walk in there and they go, who are you with? Who are you with, sir?
No.
You're not a member of this establishment.
People say that to me often too.
Really?
They're like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
They often look at me like, you're not supposed to be here, kind of thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I'm usually a little maybe disheveled looking or something. Not as nice as I look right now.
Now you look good in my hat.
Yeah, but I will say Soho House, they have a good burger. Maybe.
The thing is, their chicken bites are to die for.
Oh, yeah, I haven't had a
I
chicken
would
bite
never
there.
take this from them.
Yeah.
I would never take this
How
from them.
How kind of you.
The vibes are insidious, but the chicken bites are something special.
Actually, I have a really bad memory associated with Soho House because I got hit by a motorcycle in London.
Recently?
In 2018, fall 2018, I was crossing the street at Dalston Kingston Station because I was late to some meetings I was having at the Soho House. And the train there only comes, every 15 minutes. And I was like, fuck, if I miss this train, like, I'm going to be really late to this meeting. And so I looked both ways. The cars were stopped for traffic. And I was just like, I'm clear. I dart in between the cars and a motorcycle comes up the middle and just decks me. And I fly through the air. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm dead.
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
you're in the air going, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, fuck, like, yeah. And then some angels must have come and swooped me.
Yeah.
Because I just landed like very delicately on my side. Not a scratch on me. I was wearing this big North Face winter coat that I had just got. And I just had a big bruise on my side, but I didn't hit my head. I didn't break anything. I just popped right up and I yelled out to the guy. Both his mirrors knocked off his bike. And I said, "Are you okay?" And then we got swarmed by two like giant crowds of people, and I was like, I gotta go, I'm gonna miss my train. Ran down to the train station. A doctor chased me down, and she's like, I gotta check you gotta go to the A&E, like. And she was like, she had a little flashlight on her. Yes,
she was like, breathe deep for me. She got a stethoscope.
and yeah, she checked my eyes and she's like, you got to go to the A&E. But I was like, no, I have to go to these meetings. But I'm a little bit resentful of the people I had these meetings with because I got there and I was like, sorry, I'm late. I just got hit by a motorcycle. And they're like, oh, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I think so. But they should have been like, you need to go to the hospital.
They should have been like, let's take this meeting in the ER.
Right.
Yeah, or the A&E, I guess. I don't know what the hell is that.
But it's like, why didn't they, like, I was obviously in shock.
Yeah.
I could have had internal bleeding.
That was my
like that.
first thought. A real hypochondriac knows internal bleeding is,
Right?
that's some real shit, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I had 2 meetings at this, back-to-back meetings at the Soho House.
Did anything come of them?
Nothing happened.
God damn it.
I know, fuck, right?
I wanted to hear that's how I sold Nate.
Yeah, no, I wish. Nate had already been, oh, no, it wasn't sold by then.
Well, it definitely wasn't out.
Yeah, no, 2018, no, yeah.
How did you pitch that? That's what Nate is one of the only specials I have like sit down and watched on purpose.
Really?
In years. Oh yeah, dude, I'm a huge fan.
Thanks, Caleb.
How did you pitch that to them?
Well, Amy Poehler's company saw it at the Edinburgh Fringe. So they approached me and said, we love your show. Do you want to shoot it as a special? And obviously I was like, yeah. And
yeah, I do. Of course I want to do that. Yeah.
they pitched it to Netflix, and Netflix was like, they watched, a tape of the show, and they were like, we don't know how this would work on TV. And they passed on it. And then we shot it independently. And then when we came back around, like shopping it to people, they bought it. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. On the other side.
Huh. Did you have a little bidding war going?
Not at all.
No,
Nobody
it was
else
straight
wanted
to
it.
Netflix.
Everybody else said no.
That's
yeah, I
crazy.
mean, it was straight to Netflix.
That's crazy. No, we chose Netflix only.
Yeah, we chose Netflix only.
Can I ask you a
Because I only go with him.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yep, Bryce.
It's inappropriate.
Okay, I like that
Is
stuff.
that okay?
You can ask me anything. You can cross any boundary you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you just if you want to cut it, you'll just tell us and we'll cut it.
Yeah, for sure.
How much you making on those Geico commercials?
Oh!
Come on.
Okay, yeah,
Come on.
yeah,
What are
yeah.
we raking in? What are we raking in
I
on
make
those?
like a year from those.
That really makes me happy.
Thank you so much. It's so lucky.
Yeah.
It's like the luckiest job ever. I always think they're gonna fire me because I'm like naked on TV and stuff like that. And sometimes I post something. Yeah, I think they like having like a little edgy comedian around. You know,
They like it.
Come on, give them a little bit of an edge.
And don't you feel that sometimes there's like a
right? You guys like that, right?
Geico, right, please?
Yeah.
Well, that lizard's a sex freak.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a
Me and the
pervert.
lizard.
You and the lizard are out there
Yeah.
showing off your shit.
Exactly.
No, I do think that there's some execs at some like advertising agencies and in some marketing groups that are like, my job, as I see it, is to get some comedians some money. I think that some of them see it that way.
Yeah.
Don't you think? They go, I love this comedian. I'm going to get them paid.
I mean, they must be doing that for me. I mean, it's like a full ride scholarship I have to Hollywood. Like, there's no other way I could make like all my weird shows if I didn't have this bankroll. Well, you know, and you know, be eating nice snooshi and stuff. You know, I'm eating sushi.
You're eating sushi.
I'm like, you know, taking my friends out to dinner. But you know, I see it as like I got to share the scholarship.
Yeah.
You know, my friends are always like, why are you always picking up the tab? You know, because I'm always like, I got this. And they're like, you always do. But I'm like, but I got the scholarship.
Yeah.
I should be doing this.
I got the Geico Pell Grant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
I owe it to my community in the dorms.
Exactly. I'm like, we artists need to support artists.
Yeah.
So I need to pick up the sushi tab.
I'm not picking up the tab.
Well, but come
I'm not
with
doing
me.
it.
Come
I'm
with
not
me.
doing it. I'm not doing it. I tell my friends if I go out to dinner with a broke friend, I say, you're paying. Because I want you to know that there's individual responsibility.
Right.
Just because I make a lot of money doesn't mean I'm picking up the sandwiches.
You can't yet. In a way, you're enabling them.
It's like
to
work
be
harder. Exactly.
Unsuccessful.
If you want to be like me,
you
have to suffer paying for the sandwiches.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what I mean? And so I'm actually looking out for them.
You are.
Yes.
In a way, I'm doing my friends a disservice then.
I didn't want to say it, but yes, you're coddling them.
That's why all the clowns are like struggling right now.
Because they're sucking on mommy's teeth.
Yeah, big time. Both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
And there's not a lot in there.
It's funny to imagine that instead of both of the teeth, you meant both of the clowns. There's only two.
Yeah.
It's just you, Chad, and one more.
Courtney.
Shout
Grosso. Maybe
out
Zach
Courtney.
Zucker.
Zach. I was going to say Zach.
Yeah. But I'm like, you know what? I always say to my parents, because my parents are like, why are you always picking up everybody's tab? And I'm like, I'm rich. And they're like, no, you're not. Like, you can't buy a house. You know what I mean?
No, but we're comedian rich.
Yeah, we're comedian rich.
Years is.
That's good.
Also, that's what your parents do.
What do my parents do?
What do they do that they think that's not rich?
I make more than that.
They're like, you're not rich. Don't pick up sushi.
But they're
I
like,
wondered where I'm from. That's a billionaire.
Yeah. But they live in Pittsburgh, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, they're like, if you were here, that'd be fine. But they're trying to look out. They're
I
just
love
looking
Pittsburgh.
It's a good town. Where are you from, by the way?
Kansas City.
Okay. Oh, that's how you know you're friends with Kevin Morby.
I sure am.
Yeah.
I sure am
We've
friends with
talked
Kevin
about
Morby.
you on Instagram.
Kevin loves you.
I love him too.
He's a huge fan of your comedy.
He's coming to my show this week, I think. Are you going to come?
When is it?
April 14th through the 17th.
I'll be gone, baby. Oh, no. I'll be gone. I'll be back to New York.
New York. Well, I'll be in New York in the fall.
Really? You
So,
promise?
I promise. Will you come? Will you
To
do
your show?
Yeah.
To your show?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we'll be friends?
Natalie, it's just
It's
quick.
a lot of pressure.
It's quick. You're in my hat, and you're asking if we'll be friendly. Friendly. Wait, do you know what just happened to me?
What?
This might affect our friendship.
No.
So you deserve to know. I do really want to be closer friends with you, but I did just get a dumb phone.
What? I'm jealous. That's what I want, that kind of phone.
Everyone's already mad at me.
No, because they go green.
They go green.
But that's what I want. And listen, this pisses me off because I just went to Disney Tokyo Shi. And in order to buy like pretty much everything there, you needed to have a smartphone. And I was saying to my friend, I was like, this is fucked up.
It's wrong.
Because what if people don't want to have one of those smartphones?
Yes.
What if they want to have a dumb phone so they can go, not be tied to something? Listen, I'm all for this. I want to have a dumb phone.
Join me.
I might join you. How is it? How is it?
I'm doing both for the moment. So I got a new number on the dumb phone.
Right.
And also, I went yesterday to activate my dumb phone at T-Mobile.
So this is new.
Oh, just yesterday.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm doing both for a while because I can already see like transportation apps, like Delta Airlines app, Uber, like those are going to be a problem for me because you can't get them on the dumb phone.
Yeah.
I have not yet figured out what I'm going to do about that. but I'm rebelling because I'm fucking tired of what you're talking about. Everything requires a goddamn smartphone.
I know.
I need a fucking iPhone to open the menu at the restaurant, to use a bike, to
I fucking
board
hate
the
it
plane.
at the restaurants.
It pisses me off.
Yeah, but how are you going to ride the bike now?
I'm not going to ride the city bikes anymore. I'm going to have to get my own.
Okay, but that'll be nicer having your own bike.
It will, but they got to stop doing this.
Yeah.
Let us put in coins to get the city bike.
It was so nice. So I was just in Japan. Bragging,
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Japan for real.
Yeah, and they have all these vending machines where you put in coins, and it's so gratifying to just be able to put in the coins and you hear it go.
Yeah. Or a payphone. I wish we bring back payphones.
Yeah, let's bring them back.
Bring back payphones.
I mean, everybody's pissing on the ones in London.
Yeah.
It's a disgrace.
It's horrible.
You know, like treat them with some respect. Like those are part of your history.
London's not. They're not acting right in London.
They're not.
They're
you know?
being weird over there.
If they had those payphones in Japan, they'd be spick and span.
Yeah,
Let me
they'd
tell you what.
self-clean.
Big time. I mean, have you been there?
No.
Every single bathroom, even in the train station, has a bidet.
Yeah.
And a seat that automatically raises.
Yeah.
And the seat is heated.
You seen Perfect Days?
Haven't.
You gotta watch Perfect
Do
Days.
I need to watch this? Okay.
Perfect Days, Vim Vendors.
Writing it down.
Perfect Days. One of my favorite movies of the last several years.
Really?
And you'll love it. It's especially watch it off your fresh off your trip.
Okay. I'm all right.
Because it's about a wonderful man in Japan.
Okay. Also, I don't know if you noticed earlier, but I said hi when we were like talking. I was like, hi. That's how they say yes over there.
God,
So
you've changed. You've changed.
That's why I know. I just gotta.
Old Moneybags Palamides switching up on everybody.
Yeah, big time.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much. How do you like living in New York?
Oh, I love it.
Should I move there?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, you really should.
I know my family wants me to move there because East Coast.
Pittsburgh's so close, 6-hour drive.
Only 6.
Only six and some change. I randomly get a lot of work in Pittsburgh.
Do you?
I'm going back soon. I keep getting college gigs there.
Oh,
like
great.
Q&As at colleges. I just did Pitt, and now I'm going back and doing Carnegie Mellon soon.
CMU.
I'm going in there.
Wow.
I'm going to Pittsburgh.
You know what's awesome about like giving talks at colleges that, like, especially ones like I could never get in there. You know what I mean? But they're like, will you come talk with us?
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
they
like,
would not have
but you wouldn't
accepted me.
accept me.
Yeah.
Like, and you want me to come teach your chosen ones? What's that about?
I'm doing a lot of college gigs at schools anyone could get into.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Carnegie Mellon is a different story, but I've
Yeah.
gone to some schools. It's pretty clear they have me there as like I'm best case for their students.
Right on. Okay.
This is if you're gonna need to get on TikTok if you guys want to make a career, is what they're saying to these kids.
Are you big on TikTok?
I believe so.
Wow.
I believe so. I don't post on there. It's all Virginia. Shout out to Virginia. Virginia does all the posting.
Shout out, Virginia. That's awesome.
The only time I hear about my TikTok, we have like 1,000,000 or 800,000 followers or something on there.
Wow.
The only time I hear about my TikTok it's happening right now actually, is when I have a clip that people are like news sources are picking up. And by news sources I mean like Resist Lib.
Right.
Like Democracy Now! Will sometimes share something I say and be like, comedian owns Trump. And then it's like, oh God, now I have to hear from these freaks. Yeah.
Pwned his ass. And you're like, whoa, I don't want to get on his bad side. Like,
Yeah.
you guys shut up.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm starting to think differently about talking bad about the guy.
Oh, really?
He's disappearing people.
Is he really?
Yes.
Wonder where you go.
They're pulling defective El Salvador to a brutal prison.
Oh, my God.
They're plucking people they don't like off the streets, and I'm over here talking shit on this guy, cash shit in public, Front Street.
Keep talking. I want to see where you go.
You better promise. If I keep talking shit on him and I get disappeared to El Salvador, you better promise
I'm
to come
taking a
get
trip.
me.
For sure. I love traveling. I was just in Japan.
This is a really fun movie.
Maybe he disappears people to the beach. And he's like, listen, I don't want to, I don't want to make your life hard. It's just, I have
Can't stay here.
to show people I mean business.
Yeah.
Have a nice time.
He like pulls them aside.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, this is so not personal.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Like, we are
Exactly.
gonna send you to Barbados.
Yeah.
And just like enjoy yourself.
Have some fry plantains.
We're gonna shave your head and post some pictures of you that look like you were in El Salvador, but don't worry, you're gonna be fine.
Oh, are they snapping pics?
Oh, they're doing full social media. We have gotten to a level of fascism so quickly that it's almost hard to believe. They're doing like TikToks of prisoners' heads being shaved that have been convicted of no crimes, and the audio is like na 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 na, hey hey hey,
What?
goodbye. It's dystopic as fuck.
Oh my God, I live under a rock.
This shit makes its way to me, and then people wonder why I don't want to be on the thing.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah, no. Now
These
I
little
know.
rectangles are ruining our lives.
Big time. I know.
Because if no one was watching the rectangles, they wouldn't make the fucked up deportation videos.
I know. I was just saying, yeah, our lives are so much more difficult because of these little boxes.
I know.
And
That's just how it is now.
Or is that like so? Is that like so ignorant of me to say?
Dumb?
Maybe it's ignorant. I'm like, it'd be so much easier if I didn't have to know about all the bad stuff. But like, I'm just being realistic. What am I gonna do? What? Look at me. What am I gonna do about this? What am I gonna do about this issue? You think I'm gonna go head to head with this guy?
With Trump?
Yeah. You think if I speak out, anything's gonna happen? You think he's gonna care what I say? He's not gonna care.
Are we dumb? Are me and you dumb?
Are we?
Are we dumb?
I think.
Let's be honest.
I think yes.
Has money changed you?
I think yes. Twice over yes.
Twice over yes.
Twice over yes. Dumb
Damn.
and dumb.
Dumb and changed by the Geico checks.
Yeah, big time.
I'd love to get in one of those. Would you tell him?
100%.
Would you tell him I'd love to be in there?
For sure.
I could do.
I'm gonna get Geico on the phone right now.
Hey, Geico, what can I help you with?
Sorry, it's still ringing.
Oh. Ring, 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 ring.
They didn't pick up.
Oh, I think you're getting a call.
Oh.
Hi, this is Geico. We missed a call from you.
Oh, hey. Sorry, I didn't expect you to call back.
Yo, yeah, what's up?
I'm doing a podcast right now. So my friend actually was hoping to get in one of the spots. I wanted to see if
Oh, yeah.
get him in. Caleb Hearon.
Yeah, could you pitch him? Are you certain that that's how you pronounce his last name?
I was uncertain, but I still committed. I still said it.
Cool, no worries.
Can he pronounce your last name?
Oh, we don't know him.
Okay.
Could you tell me a little bit about him? Like, just kind of pitch him to us. And be glowing about it.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the funniest comedians of our time. Even James Corden has says so. James Corden brings him up randomly in conversation at cafes.
Is he sexy?
Just big time.
Is he sexy?
Yeah,
Do
he's got
people want
major
him?
sex appeal. People want him. He gives off like this effortless air of confidence.
Whoa.
And you just instantly want to be his friend.
Okay.
Like so likable, so enjoyable to be around, handsome as hell.
Nice.
And
Okay.
I think just overall, just a 10
All
out
right.
of 10 person.
Nice, Natalie. Well, it's always so good hearing from you. And
Except, wait, sorry. I think he has maybe some vision issues.
Vision issues?
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to have to, he needs to wear contacts for the spot if you choose to, but he wears glasses.
Would the glasses work in the spot or no?
Let me ask. So he's wearing glasses. Does that work for the look? No. Okay. It doesn't work for their look.
Natalie, we're going to get off the phone with you now. We love you so much.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Love you too. Bye.
How did it go?
So it was good. They really like you. They like the sound of you. I was kind of like, I was like, am I talking to Caleb? Am I talking to them?
That was apparent, yeah.
But yeah, no, it feels like you're in a good spot.
Okay.
They're gonna think about like writing you in.
Just debriefing the exercise a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to say my favorite part of our improv scene was probably when I answered your phone call and then you said, they're not picking up. That was textbook classic yes ending.
Right. Yeah, I studied at UCB, and so I have good skills when it comes to any kind of improv, long form, short form.
Were you doing improv before you did clown stuff?
I was doing both simultaneously. I was introduced to clowning in university. Yeah, so I guess technically I was doing clown first, but when I moved out to LA, I kind of was like hitting the ground running. Like I wanted to be on SNL so badly, and I was like, I have to do UCB, I have to do Groundlings, I have to do iOS. So I did all those things like all at once, and then as I was doing it, I was like, I kind of miss like the theatricality of the clown stuff I used to do in college. And then I was on set of Pretty Little Liars doing background acting, and like fates just kind of dipped in. I dropped my cough drop on the ground and I said, I'm still going to eat this. And this girl laughed and we got to talking. and she happened to be doing wardrobe on a Cirque du Soleil show, and we got to randomly talking about clown. I didn't even bring it up. She was just like, oh yeah, this clown, I'm working with. He's starting classes, and I was like, no way. I was like, I love clown, and anyways, I signed up, and it's called the Idiot Workshop. It's still going.
Who teaches that?
His name's John Gilkey. It's his school. He's like famous Cirque du Soleil clown.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and that's kind of how I got into the scene in LA.
And now you think about leaving it all behind.
Yeah, for a Geico, for Hollywood.
Craving your next action-packed adventure? Audible delivers thrills of every kind on your command. From electrifying suspense and daring quests to spine-tingling horror and romance in far-off realms. A title I've enjoyed recently is Some by David Eagleman. A title I've enjoyed. You know how you talk about books like a real human. Audible lets you unleash your adventurous side with gripping titles that keep you guessing exclusive, captivating Audible originals, new releases, and bestsellers. Whether it's heart-pounding suspense titles like the Audible original Mad Love, a fantasy romance adventure like Onyx Storm, or a listen with the lights on epic like Stephen King's latest title, Never Flinch. Plus, more big title releases like Frida McFadden's The Tenant and Amelia Hart's The Sirens. Audible has over 1 million audiobooks, podcasts, and originals, or as I like to call them, titles, all in one easy app. One of my favorite things about the Audible app is how easy they make it to see all the audiobooks you've collected over the year in their library tab, or as I like to call it, the title tab. Start listening and discover what's beyond the edge of your seat. New members can try Audible now for free for 30 days and dive into a world of new thrills. Visit audible.com/SoTrue or text SoTrue to 500-500. That's audible.com/SoTrue or text SoTrue to 500-500. Thank you, Audible. We love you and your titles. Spring is upon us, folks. Oh, sorry, are we recording, Casey? Nice. Leave this in. I'm human. Spring is upon us, folks, and I've always said that spring is the perfect time to get organized, set goals, and prioritize what matters most. For me, a top priority is my financial wellness, which feels more important than ever. Thanks to Rocket Money, my goals feel achievable. They show me all my subscriptions right in one place and help me easily cancel ones that I forgot I've been paying for. Rocket Money also pulls together all of my spending across all my different accounts, so I can clearly track my spending habits and see where I can cut back. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. But in all seriousness, guys, see all your subscriptions in one place and know exactly where your money is going. For ones you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them for real. Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all your accounts. We're not kidding around. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's premium features. You got to use all the premium features, though. That's the trick. Don't go on there not using any of the premium features thinking you're going to save $740. You might not. Premium features are the trick. The new goals feature automatically saves money for you, so you don't have to think about it. Pay off credit card debt, put away money for a house, or just build your savings. Rocket Money makes it easy. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/SoTrue today. That's rocketmoney.com/SoTrue. rocketmoney.com/SoTrue. Alma. Today's episode is brought to you by Alma. Alma's on a mission to simplify access to high-quality, affordable mental health care. Alma has built a community of over 20,000 diverse therapists. It's not enough to make your bed, drink some water, and go on a walk, y'all. Sometimes you need Alma. Therapists on the platform offer both in-person and virtual care. While online tools and resources can be a useful starting point or supplement, human relationships are an irreplaceable part of mental health care. Alma can help you find someone who will work with you on your specific needs and goals and support you in making real progress in improving your mental health. Alma also makes things real simple to find a therapist. Some people turn to impersonal online resources like forums or chatbots because they think finding a therapist is expensive and difficult. Think again, my friend. The directory makes it easy to find therapists that take your insurance and meet your unique needs with filters like gender, race, therapeutic approach, and more. Know the cost of your sessions up front using Alma's cost estimator tool. At Alma, 97% of therapists accept insurance, including United, Aetna, Cigna, and more. Better with people, better with Alma. Visit helloalma.com/SoTrue to get started and schedule a free consultation today. That's helloalma.com/SoTrue.
I know that I'm like a skilled live performer, and that's like what I'm most known for, but I just got into it to get into the pictures.
Yeah, you want to be in the talkies.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I was doing this so somebody would put me in a movie. Hello?
Hello?
What's going on? I don't need to do these plays anymore.
Ever heard of it? Put me in a movie.
Oh my God. Like, can you give me a fucking part in a movie already?
And they're not doing it?
No, well, listen. Can I tell you this? I don't know if I'm supposed to say this on the air, but years ago when I got hit by this motorcycle, I got cast in this part in Seth Rogen movie, The American Pickle. I was supposed to be his assistant, but my manager couldn't get me out of like my run that I was doing in London to do this movie. And I'm like, is he
Couldn't get you out of a run in
like,
London to do Seth's movie.
I know. I'm like, is he the worst manager in the world?
You still have him?
No, I fired.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Right? I'm like, that was a bad call. He was like, sorry. He's like, there'll be more. And I was thinking at the time, and you know, I was 20. You're pretty young, aren't you?
I'm 30.
Oh, okay. I was 28 at the time.
Okay.
And so I feel like maybe I was really stupid, but I was just like, okay, like, but I should have fought for it and been like, no, you get me out of this.
Where was the run in London? At Soho?
Yeah, Soho.
What is the repercussion of canceling on Soho?
I know.
All love to Soho.
And then all love to Soho, but like then that day I was supposed to be filming, I got hit by a motorcycle and had to cancel the show anyway.
And guess what? It worked out.
And guess what? It worked out.
We were able to cancel
It
for
was-
motorcycle. We could have canceled for Seth.
I know. And I'm like, what the heck? So Seth, if you're listening, listen, I wanted to do it.
Seth listens.
Does he?
Seth. Oh, Seth's a loyal listener. Seth, I know you're listening.
Yeah.
Oh, Natalie wanted to do American Pickle. They shot that in Pittsburgh.
I know.
Oh, this
it
is
was
horrible.
perfect. I know.
This
it
is
was crazy.
horrible.
And then the day that I was supposed to shoot, I got hit by a motorcycle. Like,
This is unbelievable.
yeah. Anyways, isn't that that's crazy, right?
Do you know what I keep thinking?
What?
My career's going okay.
It's going great.
But I know a lot of producers that aren't putting me in their stuff.
What the fuck?
I'm going to lunch and dinner with and they're my friends. But
Yeah.
I'm going to lunch and dinner. They're going, God, you're so funny. I'm going, you have 3 projects on TV right now.
Yeah.
What do you think about me playing guy number 2
Yeah. I mean, seriously.
in 2 episodes?
Slip them in, right?
I'm saying, can we put Natalie and Caleb in some projects?
Let's fucking go. I saw you in a couple films.
I'm in a couple.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking at some of these people I hang out with. I'm going, you're a big time Hollywood producer.
Yeah, let's go.
You're not going to offer me a small part?
I mean, give me an under 5 already.
Come on, make me a fractional, make me a 3/10 regular.
Get me on the set.
Yeah.
Get me on the set.
Come on.
Yeah. Anyways, that was my big. I feel like that in my mind, I'm like, that was like a moment where I like fucked up. Where I'm like,
Well, there's no such thing, don't you think?
I don't know.
You were supposed to get hit by that motorcycle.
You think so?
You were.
What if I was in this movie with you know, this big time movie star guy, and then I just was A-lister from there?
Seth is wonderful. I love Seth. I would do anything with Seth. Seth, I love you. I would do anything with you.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening to every episode and texting me about it. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
The episodes come out at midnight.
I'm glad he's going to hear
At
this.
1:33 a.m.
And he's on
He
it.
texts me every night and says, "Just finish the episode."
And it was awesome.
I love it. You're so funny. Your guests are so great. And so he'll do that with this one. But Seth, I just want to say to you, Natalie, being in that movie with Seth
Yeah.
would have done maybe a couple things for you.
Yeah.
Having the motorcycle story to tell on this podcast.
You're right.
I think it's like we look at the scales and it's like
Which one? The motorcycle one outweighs.
motorcycle story on So True is going to do a
Yeah,
lot more
you're
for you.
right.
Mark my words.
I'm marking it.
Mark my words.
Okay, I'm left-handed. I don't know why when I write in my notepad, the wrong pen in the wrong hand.
Yeah. Go ahead. Write it down. Write it down for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What else did you tell me earlier?
To watch Perfect Days by
Thank
Vim
you,
Vendors.
Perfect Days.
You wrote it down then too, so
Yes,
why would it
yes.
not still be in there?
You're right. It was
Oh, different page,
different
huh?
page. Up there it is. Is that
Diet Coke.
what? Oh my God! Thank God.
Old Diet Coke.
I
just
thought
to
that
keep
was
me regular.
wine for a second. I know. It was
Do
like,
you kind of wish?
I kind of
Do
wish.
you kind of wish I was downing
was
wine
like,
while I was
that's
talking
kinda
to you?
epic. Yeah, or grape juice. I was like, okay,
Sparkling grape juice.
I love a grape.
I bust one out. We should start popping a bottle of sparkling grape juice on every episode.
Let's pop it. The champagne. Let's
Champagne.
freaking go. Hey.
You ever popped a bottle of champagne?
Big time. Of course. Popping it in the ceiling.
It's humiliating.
I'm
to try
making
and do
holes.
It. I'm
What
not
are you
good at
talking
it.
about?
I always take too long.
Oh.
I did it at a work event recently, and I truly everyone's like, "You got it,
Yeah.
you got it," and I'm like,
It's because it feels that. It
Yeah.
can sense that you are scared of it.
Yeah.
You have to just dominate that thing.
nice,
You know how to work those.
yeah,
Come on. That's what I'm talking
Come on, brother.
about.
Come on, brother.
Let's go.
Hey, you want to do a voicemail?
Oh, let's do voicemail. Yeah, sure.
Put on your little headphones.
Okay.
Natalie, I'm just loving having you here. I never want you to leave.
I know. Can I stay?
Yeah.
Be here till the end of days.
Oh, these are I forget how nice these are.
Yeah.
It's Haley. I want to know if you think it's true that we're living in a simulation. I'm not sure.
Did you pick this
I'm
voicemail?
curious what you think. I'm kind of
Specifically
thinking we might be. What should we do if we are in a simulation?
Natalie, what do you think?
Well, I think the first move is obviously to do what you did and get a dumb phone.
Yeah, get us out of the simulation. Do you think we're in one? Be real.
Okay, listen. This is something I think about. I think about. Listen, I always tell myself on podcasts, you got to be wary of what you say because people are going to think you're crazy if they know what you actually think about. I think about a lot of conspiracy theory stuff.
Yeah?
Big time.
Which one are you rocking with right now?
Well, 5G stuff.
Oh, Natalie.
Listen, you've seen the Aries necklaces?
What?
Those things that protect you from the 5G?
I can tell you right now that you're seeing different things than I'm seeing. I tell you that right away.
They advertised me on Instagram, but they're getting me, man. Like, I'm about to get one to protect me from all the 5G. But we should answer this girl first.
Well, I think I might need to hear. You're getting a necklace to protect you from 5G?
Yes, because all the
Natalie.
electromagnetic fields, they're microwaving our brains.
Someone's scamming you,
But
babe.
I'm like, who are we to know? Maybe that is happening. Maybe that is happening. We wouldn't know if it was.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know.
I kind of don't care if you believe that as long as you land on my side politically. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, for sure.
Like if someone's like, 5G towers are real, but I voted for
Yeah.
the person you wanted, I'm like, rock on.
Yes. Yeah, you can count on me.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you really think 5G cooking our brains?
Well, I'm just like, what if it is?
What
You
if?
know, like, I don't think it's necessarily 100% true, but it could be true. And then if it is true, shouldn't I just wear this necklace to protect myself?
You know, I think me and conspiracy theorists, what differs about us is that
Yeah.
what if kicks a bunch of things off for them, and what if is where I finish.
Oh.
They go, what if 9/11 was planned?
You
I go,
get
what
off
if?
on that.
I
So
go,
you
what if?
finish big time on
I
that.
finish on that.
You're like,
And they go, what if? And I start coming everywhere.
Yeah.
All over the place.
you're like, I finished.
Yeah, I'm fucking shooting yarn
Yeah.
all over the place.
Silly string.
I'm blasting strings.
Nice. I wish I could do that. I'm doing that up here. I'm like going
Yeah.
into my clown friends' mouths.
Yeah.
But with sushi.
But with sushi.
Yeah.
No, I just think, what if? I don't care. What if the 5G
Yeah.
towers are cooking our brain? We're all going to die regardless.
Because, well, listen, I've struggled with a lot of, this is another overshare, like health, autoimmune stuff. So
Yeah.
it got me, whenever I started struggling with like a mystery illness about 8 years ago, the Western medical system failed me. And so it sent me on this rabbit hole of like alternative medicine discovery. And I met a lot of weird people who are conspiracy theorists. Like this one guy makes ozone machines in Topanga in the woods. And I started going to see him. He practices medicine without a license and shoots me up like with ozone in my vein. Which a lot of people are going to be like, that is not safe. Blah, blah, blah. I've done it a million times. I'm still sitting here. But my friend called the FBI on him.
Yeah. Yeah. And I want to say, I have rarely found myself in the position of being glad that the FBI was called. But I think your ozone provider in the woods of Topanga, I'd like to see him chat with the agents.
I know. I would love to see that too.
I'd like to see Agent Starling kick in his door for sure.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? He gives you shots of ozone. Are you doing drugs with this man?
Just ozone. Just ozone therapy. And coffee enema.
He's giving you coffee enemas?
Well, he doesn't give them to me, but he makes like contraptions
I'm sure he does.
that allow you to, do the coffee enema. It's a glass jug with like a basketball pump on it. So you fill up the jug with the coffee, and everyone's gonna. I always tell myself, don't say this stuff because everybody's gonna think. Everybody's gonna think that girl's crazy, and it's like, I know, it's crazy. It is. When I'm looking in from the outside, I'm like, that girl's crazy.
Who I'm just like, I'm just worried about you a little bit, obviously, because I'm like, what are in the ozone shots?
It's just ozone. Pure.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It's pure ozone gas.
What?
So he like has an ozone machine. He fills up.
Am I dumb or am I losing my mind? What do you mean?
It's the gas that covers the earth. It's
air?
It's O3, so it's made of 3 oxygen molecules, and you have to make it in a machine. You put oxygen, you attach oxygen to a machine, and it like sends it through this electromagnetic thing that supercharges the oxygen, and it creates ozone. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm sure somebody's gonna say this sounds like this. Okay, thank you for your info. But and so he fills up like a vial with what are these things called? A syringe?
Yeah.
With the ozone gas. And as long as it's pure ozone and it doesn't have any nitrogen in it, it's totally safe to put it in your body. As long as there's no air bubbles or anything like that.
Because that'll kill you.
Because you'll die.
Yeah.
You have an embolism and die.
Yeah.
Listen, I haven't done it in over a year. Does that make you feel better?
You're clean. You're clean
I'm
on ozone.
clean. Yeah.
What was
I
it
don't have any
doing
more
for
track
you?
marks. So ozone, like, you can get it done like at a doctor's office, but I was just going to this guy in the woods because I was like, I lost God a little bit. You know what I mean? I like lost faith in the medical system because I was like feeling so sick, and this was the only thing that was helping me.
That makes total sense to me, by the way. There's nothing weird about the Western medicine not helping you with something, and when you feel sick, and then you starting to go, what else is out there?
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay, well, I'm glad we got there.
Yeah.
But
well, I don't know if we're there because I still have a lot of questions about this man you're seeing in the woods.
Yeah, but back to the simulation thing, and we can talk about this guy all you want, but it's funny that she mentions, are you living in a simulation? Because I had an epiphany a couple months ago where I realized, are the game makers having us play Sims? Like, have they made Sims for us to play because that's essentially how they're playing us? And if so, is the cheat code to our lives Rosebud, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point? Like, should I just be meditating saying Rosebud, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, and get all the money that I want?
Sims? Is that part
so
of Sims?
In Sims, if you say Rosebud, if you put in the cheat code Rosebud, exclamation point, exclamation point, as many exclamation points as you want, that's how much money you get.
Whoa.
And it just fills up your bank account with cash with that cheat code.
Let's try it right now. Rosebud, exclamation point, 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 exclamation point.
Yeah.
I think I'd be good with that amount.
I think that's like at least 10K right there.
So you think we might be Sims operated by people that you're calling the game makers?
Yeah. Yeah.
That one I'm actually not. I'm not off board with.
Oh, okay.
That one I think I can actually rock with.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
It wouldn't change anything for me. Mm-hmm. I still have to do my sim tasks.
Exactly.
That would actually be comforting to me.
And somebody's still playing you. Like, who do you think is playing you? They like designed you.
A lot of gay guys, I'll tell you that much.
The stuff they have you doing?
I'll tell you who's playing me, Natalie. A lot of gay men in New York City.
Oh, wow. I could take a page out of that book.
Hey, whoa.
I haven't gotten any action.
You're not getting laid?
No, not in a long time.
I find that impossible to believe.
Somebody, please. Somebody help me.
Help!
Help! Somebody help.
Help!
No, it's been a minute. Like, I'm a nun at this point. I'm celibate.
I want to know if someone from
not
the
on purpose
office will come in here if we yell help.
Yeah.
Help!
Help! Actually, that's kind of scary that maybe we've been yelling help and nobody's come.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like it's our society.
Yeah.
This episode of So True is brought to you by, you guessed it, Booking.com. Booking.yeah. Every time I use Booking.com to find a place to stay in the U.S., I know they'll have exactly what I'm looking for. They have a huge variety of options from hotels to vacation rentals, and I know I can find exactly what I'm looking for. I found Booking.com has something for everyone. Everyone. Every single person can find something on Booking.com across every type of person. In my friend group, yeah, you could say I'm the planner. If I didn't do it, no one would. So when it's time to take that group vacation to a quaint mountain town, I sprint to my computer and go right to booking.com. Now, my friends can be pretty specific and about what they need out of a place to stay on vacation. We simply must have a full kitchen so I can make some of my famous double chocolatey chip waffles. They love my famous double chocolatey chip waffles, folks. Booking.com makes it easy and convenient to find so many great places to stay all across the country. No matter who you are, Booking.com helps you find the stay that's ridiculously right for you. Find exactly what you're booking for on Booking.com. Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I'm a little distracted right now. I've been busy scrolling for the best deal on concert tickets on SeatGeek, which is why I want to give the sponsor of today's video, SeatGeek, a huge shout out. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. Right now, you can get tickets to the recently announced Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, and SZA tour, and more. I love using SeatGeek. Oh, I can't stop using it. I just love it. As a frequent concert goer, and y'all know me, I'm at a concert. It's been so great to have all my ticket buying needs all in one place. And this app they have is so easy to use. Look at all these great upcoming shows in my area. Can we just CGI it in? SeatGeek has your back. Take it away. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad, just like driving. Plus, every ticket, in all seriousness, is backed by their buyer guarantee. And you know I came through for you guys. You know your boy Caleb came through for y'all. You can use code SOTRUE10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. That's 10% off any tickets with promo code SOTRUE10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you, SeatGeek. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting or scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place. We all could use a good website in this day and age, I tell you what. And Squarespace has so many awesome features to get yours up and running. Squarespace gives you everything you need to offer services and get paid all in one place. From consultations to events and experiences, showcase your offerings with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business. I'm having some real indigestion during the ads today. Sorry, Squarespace. You deserve... Leave this in, though. I'm human. But with Squarespace, in all seriousness, this isn't about indigestion. This is about getting paid on time with professional on-brand invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools. Get discovered fast with integrated Squarespace SEO tools. Every website is optimized to be indexed with meta descriptions, an auto-generated sitemap, and more. So you show up more often on search engines and bring in more of your ideal customers. Head to squarespace.com/SoTrue for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code SOTRUE to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
I think, like, this
Man.
all points back to the phone.
It's society, man.
Society.
They're probably out there scrolling TikTok.
Yeah, big time. And also that's why I'm not getting any action is because everybody's scrolling TikTok.
If they would get a dumb phone, your shit would be wrecked.
Big time.
You'd be getting run through.
100%. It'd be the Titanic.
Yeah. Just split in half.
Somebody iceberg
Mini
me.
dead.
Yeah, they'd be iceberging my ass out there. I wouldn't be able to walk down the street without getting an iceberg up my ass.
Where are you looking for? By the way, what are you into?
Listen,
Is there a gender that you're rocking with?
I skew hetero, but
Fuck.
sometimes chick.
Nice.
But it depends. I think I'm more attracted to like people's personalities.
Oh, I've met people like you.
Yeah, I forget what they call it.
I think they're calling it pan these days.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't feel like it's fair for me to identify as something because I haven't like really. I'm kind of a loser.
What?
Like I've been celibate for over 2 years, so I feel like right now I can't really identify.
I think you're a Volcel though. You're starting to.
Yeah, I'm Volcel for sure.
Because there's people lining up.
Somebody would.
People are dying.
I could, but right now, like I'm banned from Hinge.
What? What'd you do?
Listen, I don't think I did anything wrong. during COVID, I made like a scary profile, and
What do you mean?
like I was just kind of bored, and I was annoyed with people like just swiping on, whatever. They're like just giving me the swipe, and I was like, you don't actually like me. You're just swiping. Like people just swipe. They're like, oh yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
And then you try to talk to them, and they don't, they don't say anything, and I'm like. Ugh. So I was like, I wonder if I'll get maybe a more niche audience if I make a profile a little more specific. Like maybe somebody, more with my sense of humor might like this kind of thing. Anyway, I don't know I was doing a social experiment, I guess. I changed my name to Nobody, and then I made the pictures a dark picture of my eye, my tongue, my teeth. And I answered the prompts in a sort of scary way.
Like what? Give an example.
Like if it was like, how will I know if you and I will get along? I said, if you can shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You get
Hot, kind of hot.
banned for that. Exactly.
Kind of hot. What the fuck?
That would kill on field.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, why am I banned for this? And then I wrote an appeal. Denied.
What else did you do on there? Was there anything more scary than that?
That's it. No. Nothing more scary.
I almost don't believe you. Is that crazy?
Please, you gotta believe me.
You didn't do anything else
Trust me.
scary on there? Were
I'm
you messaging
so
people?
honest. Look, I'm so honest. Like I told everybody here my coffee enema stuff.
Yeah, you did
You
bring up
gotta
the
trust
ozone
me.
shots. Okay, I trust you. I trust you. I'm sorry. That was fucked
But
up of me.
maybe people are gonna be like, she's trying too hard to be honest. She's hiding something.
Why you brought that idea up?
That's because I'm honest.
What are you
'Cause
hiding?
that crossed my mind.
Do you think you're hiding something?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Never in life?
No.
Yeah,
I
don't
wish I
think you
hid
are.
more.
Yeah, I don't
Like
think
I
you're
didn't want to
hiding
say I'm celibate. Oh my God. So embarrassing. And every time I say it on every podcast, I'm like, I need to get fucked. But it's like, and then I watch it back because, they use it for a clip or something. And I'm like, why did you say that?
Did they use it for a clip or something?
It's always used for clips.
Well, we don't want to use a clip you don't want. Do you
No,
want to?
you
Do you
can
want to
use
give us
it.
a usable clip right now? Give us a clip. Give us a clip right now.
I'm getting laid 24/7. I'm just like, I'm turning people away.
Really?
Yeah.
You're getting
And
fucked all the time.
big time. And it's like, I'm tired. Like, leave me alone a little bit,
Yeah.
And maybe I don't want that for the clip.
Okay. Do you want to try another one?
Let me think.
Okay.
Like, what would be a good clip?
I could also cue you up for something if
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
like a way
tee
you
me
want to
up.
come across.
Tee me up, yeah.
How do you want to come across?
Like somebody like chill, not desperate, somebody like confident and fun to be around.
Natalie, okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Natalie, I always see you in like a skimpy two-piece at the beach, drinking Coronas with the boys in like a platonic way. Can you speak on that?
That's just how I am. I'm really confident in my own skin and my body, and I like to kick back that way on the weekends.
Yeah. That's awesome. And you
Yeah.
also make a lot of money, but in an unpretentious way, right?
Yeah.
You make like 2 or 3 billion a week or something?
Exactly. And
Yeah.
so much money that I don't really even like to think about it
Yeah.
or talk about it.
You also put out, but only for like a guy who's really the right guy, right? And maybe
Yeah.
a girl
I have to
sometimes.
be in love
Yeah.
with whoever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, you're like the perfect girl.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's crossed my mind a lot, but I can't say it myself.
Because you're so humble.
I'm really humble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
then we'll cut the clip there.
It's nice to hear somebody else say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that feel like a good one?
That felt really good.
Okay,
Yeah. Thank you
nice.
so much. Do you want me to tee you up for anything?
Yeah. Would you just, I want to come
Yeah.
across, tee me up for a clip where
Yeah.
I come across as like a nice guy who's
Yeah.
not afraid to go there,
Oh.
but is like a good, deep down good guy.
Deep down good guy, but
Yeah.
not afraid to go there.
Cue me up for that.
Okay. Deep down good guy, but not afraid to go there.
And also someone who doesn't like currently kind of have the sniffles.
Oh, you had the sniffles?
A little bit, but I don't want that to come across.
Okay. So, okay, wait, sorry. Okay, so you have a Tesla
Oh,
and
yeah.
you've been driving it all the time, but just because it's good for the environment, not because you support the company or anybody that is behind the company or anything like that.
Yeah.
And you are taking a lot of supplements recently, I've heard, for your
Yeah.
immune system.
Yeah.
Should I try again?
Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna.
Okay. You're not afraid to go there. You're not afraid to go.
I don't think me being a Tesla owner and a pill addict is gonna
Yeah.
Put it over the top.
I was trying to like, yeah. Okay, so we want to put out there that like you're in good health and. Like, I'm just like, okay, so I heard recently that like somebody saw you pumping iron at the gym, drinking a green juice.
That's humiliating.
Last week, but
I do that all the time.
You were also platforming at the gym and making a speech about the stock market and also something about El Salvador prisoners.
Human rights. Yeah.
Yeah, you were platforming at the gym in the weight room about human rights.
Yeah. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I ask people not to share that stuff about me.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't want the attention from it.
Right.
But yeah, I guess I was doing my daily thing where I lift weights and drink green juice and platform human rights at the gym.
Yes.
That's just something I do.
Oh,
that's just my
okay.
mornings.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's just part of your regular schedule.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. I mean, God, it's finding time to work out when you volunteer so much is hard.
Right.
But I make it all work
And somebody said that you were giving out like weights at the homeless shelter. They saw you.
Yeah.
A couple weekends ago doing that.
Well, they deserve to lift too.
Exactly.
Just because they're unhoused doesn't mean they should be fat.
Right. Yeah,
And
exactly.
fugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also brought a green juice truck to the shelter as well?
I give them green juice as well, yeah.
Wow.
They're people to me.
Oh, okay. That's a hot take. You weren't afraid to go there, were you?
Unfortunately, it is a hot take. It should be everyone's take. But like, just because you're unhoused doesn't mean you shouldn't have green juice and weights.
Wow. Thank you for saying that.
I won't give them housing though.
Right.
It's too expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. Well, you volunteer at the place that does give them housing. So
Yeah.
wow, you weren't afraid to go there. That was a brave thing to admit.
I'll just go there sometimes. Do you have any controversial takes you want to go there on?
Yeah, I mean,
maybe what's so true to you?
what's so true to me? This isn't. I feel like people are gonna be like, of course, this girl thinks this. But I think we should be drinking raw milk.
What?
Yeah.
Natalie.
Yeah. It's really good for your immune system, and it just has a lot of benefits in it. And actually, people who are lactose intolerant have a easier time digesting it because it has naturally occurring lactase from the probiotics. The byproduct of the bacteria in it is lactase.
I can't tell. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't tell if you're a genius and I'm an idiot sheep. Because what you're saying sounds really convincing. And I actually don't know enough about raw milk. I just know that a bunch of people I don't like are pro raw milk.
Right.
And a bunch of people I do like think that they're idiots. And so that's kind of where I've fallen in.
I know, this is where I
But
feel
you're somebody I'm like who is smart.
This is where I feel so conflicted. Thank you, Caleb.
Yeah.
Well, like, this is why I'm so embarrassed to share is because so many unlikable people are pro raw milk. And
The raw
I'm
milk
like,
community has a likability problem.
I know, and I don't want to be like, conflated with them. And so I just like, I feel like I'm at a crossroads here because like a lot of like my education from having my mystery illness like kind of dipped me into like this world of unlikable like weird people. But I kind of have like a soft spot in my heart for them because I see where they're coming from.
Yeah.
And some of the info they gave me helped me through some tough times, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like, so when they say shit about 5G and stuff, I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I think like, yeah, maybe. But then I'm thinking like all my friends who I think like are smart and are like, this is fucking bullshit stuff, I see what they're saying too. Like my friend who called the FBI on me. She is like on the total opposite side of the pond. You know what I mean? Like she.
My friend who called the FBI on me is so funny.
Yeah. Shout out Carrie Poppy.
Shout out.
I don't think she'd mind me saying. But like, you know what I mean? Like she's more in the camp of people like you're saying, like who think like the raw milk people are stupid and stuff like that. But when you get down to the brass tacks of like this milk, it's a magic milk, dude. And it's fucking tasty as hell. It's so good and creamy.
Where are you even getting it?
I should have brought you some. I should have freaking brought some. Isn't there an Air One?
Does it make you sick?
No, well, anything can make you sick, right?
Okay.
If you get it,
okay, and now I kind of see where we're headed.
you have to get it from like a farm that takes really good care of their cows and stuff like that. And a lot of these farms that sell raw milk, they flash test it to make sure it's in good condition and it's not contaminated with any sort of toxins or bacteria or anything. But so it's just easier for lactose intolerant people to digest it because of the naturally occurring lactase. And it's beneficial to your immune system because there's probiotics in it because, what do babies drink when they first come out? Milk, right?
Right.
And so it's the thing that baby cows use to, kickstart their immune system.
What would you say to someone who says, but we're not cows?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. We're not cows. I would just say, well, that's true. That is true. But, there's also, but even though we're not cows and it's primarily created for the cow's immune system, we still reap some benefits from it.
Yeah.
And I would also say we're, this is another thing I'm going to, listen, I have a lot of vegan friends, I just want to say, but I will also say this is so true, okay? We're at the top of the food chain, people. We're at the top of the food chain. That's why we eat cows.
Yes.
Because we're at the top.
Say that.
And also, that's not really a reason for not eating cows. I guess it's a reason for not eating milk. You're not a cow, so don't drink the cow's milk. But we're at the top of the food chain.
Speaking of the vegan thing, though,
Let's
and being at the top of the food chain, do you ever have a woke lib moment where you go total vegan brain? For example, there was a spider the other day that was crawling on the floor. I doubt he could have ever done anything to me. And I had an impulse to go and step on him.
Oh, right.
Because I didn't want him crawling around. Because I'm thinking if I
right.
fall asleep, he might crawl in my mouth or something.
Yeah.
Or what if he's poisonous and he does end up biting me?
Yeah.
And then right when I went, I raised my foot over him. And then I said, if I was his size and he was mine, I would not want him to do that to me.
Right.
And I had a moment where I thought, maybe I'm vegan.
Oh, yeah. No, I have that with bugs. I won't kill bugs or anything like that. I won't kill spiders. There was a huge spider nest, in my apartment. In this corner, there was just, maybe, 50 spiders I saw once when I moved a chair. And similarly to you, I was just I'm not going to touch it.
That's not what I was saying. No, I think you should have probably. I'm not kill those guys, but did you get them out of there?
Well, I moved.
Okay.
So I was living in Venice, and I recently moved to Eagle Rock. So that was a nice place in Venice. Yeah.
You got far away from those spiders.
Yeah, but pretty much every night when I was living there, I had a bunch of spider bites when I woke up. But I was just they live here. So I guess in a way I am woke lib. That's the thing that I'm scared about, people thinking I'm what's the opposite of woke lib?
A bad guy.
A bad guy. Yeah, I don't want people to think I'm a bad guy because I'm into raw milk, but a lot of raw milk people are bad guys.
Yeah.
Right?
I can't get over Venice to Eagle Rock.
Oh, the move.
What changed in you?
Well, I moved to Venice during COVID because I was I love the beach.
Yeah.
And nothing's happening over here. And then I lived there for 4 years. And I just got sick of driving back and forth for shows all the time and stuff.
Yeah, pretty simple explanation as it turns out.
Yeah, it turns out. Do you think I'm a bad person?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
I have some really tough questions for you about several topics.
Yeah.
I would love to meet some of the people that you're fraternizing with and suss them out myself.
Listen, I have to this guy from Topanga. You have to meet him. You would love him.
I think with supervision and in a public space.
He makes his own currency called the Hearon. Let me see if I can find this.
Natalie, it's not helping.
Oh.
No, find it. It's just not helping his case at all.
Okay. So.
What do you mean? What do you mean? He makes his own currency. Who's engaging in it with him?
I think it's just symbolic. He can't actually use it, obviously. Here's this Hearon. Okay.
Here's the Hearon. Godzillion. International Notes of Enthusiasm. I mean, it's not cool.
Yeah. But if you read like the fine print, you'll like get into his head a little bit.
International Bank of Enthusiasm. It's a symbol for the in-between of all opposition. When you understand the blank, you know it's never been about this or that it's been this and that from the get-go. There's a 0 or nothing on this side and a 1 or something on that side, with every conceivable thing in between. But this is his currency, by the way, has like an essay on it. Between the banks of nothing and something, the river of everything flows. We are in that bars, actually. We are in that flow, and everything is there, and we are that. So, if you know that you still want more, you're a moron. Don't worry, though.
You're a
Life will provide a
moron.
lesson, maybe a series of lessons, so you can get your groove on by understanding the value of Zeron.
Right on.
Right on. And also, the thing about people that I think are crazy is every third or fourth sentence of their diatribe will hit like crazy.
Right. Wait, let me see if I can find the other side to it. Godzillion. Oh, here's the other side. Has Godzilla on it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I figured it would. Oh, and a lot more text. Okay. I mean, you can't even really understand how small the text is. The extent that we impose our will on another is the gauge of our own enslavement. The dominator model doesn't work, never did. Those who engage in imposition are imposters, attempting the impossible. I mean, he's not cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm not letting him give me shots.
Right.
Of any kind for any reason.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't need to.
But I'd take a piece of his money and look at it.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'll try to find one for you. I'll
Thank
bring
you.
it to New York for you.
That would mean the world to me.
Yeah, of course.
Are you pretty close to giving your possessions to him and like moving on to a plot of land that he owns, or no?
I was at a point, like a low point. You know,
That's pretty scary.
I moved to Topanga during this low point because I was like, just so sick all the time, and this guy was helping me, and I just felt like I needed to be in the woods.
Yeah.
Well, but I had a cool birthday party there.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I really believe it, Natalie.
Yeah.
We have a segment for you.
Oh, right.
The episode has been a lot about what's true and what's not true.
Sure.
And we're going to give you an opportunity here to really show off your skills. This is a true or false segment.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to read you 15 statements.
Okay.
You're going to tell me as quickly as you can after each one if you think what I just said is true or false.
Okay.
If you get 10 or more correct, we're going to give you $50 US. Wow. Or maybe we'll pay you in zerons. The LA Clippers are older than the LA Lakers.
True.
False. JWoww from Jersey Shore is an Air Force veteran.
False.
False. The hummingbird is the only bird that can fly backwards.
True.
True. Penguins can sweat.
True.
False. Coffee is a fruit.
True.
True. Indiana University of Pennsylvania's mascot is Norm the Crimson Hawk.
True.
True. A group of jellyfish is called a smack.
False.
True. CIA stands for Central Information Agency.
True.
False. Central Intelligence Agency. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won 6 Super Bowls.
True.
True. Samuel Beckett wrote the play Noises Off.
False.
False. It was Michael Frayn. Only 3% of the water on Earth is fresh water.
True.
That is true. There are 13 books in the original Magic School Bus series.
True.
True. Flamingos are born pink.
True.
False. They turn pink from eating shrimp.
Fuck
Bernie
you.
Sanders is older than the Fender Guitar Company.
False.
True. The original Nintendo Game Boy was powered by AAA batteries.
True.
False. AA. How'd she do?
8.
Oh.
Is that bad?
Well, you just needed to get 10 to win the money.
Oh, right.
Is all. That's
oh,
all.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you're fine. You're
Thank
be
you
fine.
so much. Yeah. Yeah.
Natalie, we love you. Is there anything you want to tell the people before we end?
I just want to say thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure to be here, and I swear I'm a good guy.
She's a good guy.
I know that, like, I believe in 5G, and maybe, like, it seems like maybe it might be harming the bees, but I'm not totally aligned with, like, most of the people that think that.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
You're on your own. You're on
I'm
Natalie
on my
Island.
own feet. Like, yeah, I'm on my own playing field.
Yeah.
And do you think we live in a simulation? What do you think? I feel like we didn't get really, like, a hard answer.
I don't know. I think no.
Yeah.
I think I don't care.
Yeah.
I think I just don't care.
I think ultimately I don't think we are.
Like either way, if in the simulation I feel good when I do certain things and bad when I do others, and so that's going to remain true regardless.
Yeah.
I need to feel good more than I feel bad, whether I'm truly in control or not. Don't you think?
Yeah, 100%. Wow.
100%.
I think that's the way to live.
Well, you want to tell people where they can find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Natalie Palamides, and I'm still on the other website. Sorry.
Natalie. We love you. Thanks for doing it.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, so fun.
That was a Headgum podcast.